Welcome to Morrigan's Cottage. Morrigan's Cottage is a 200-year-old cottage set in Ireland's beautiful and wild west. And this is where they left it. Okay, if you use your eyes, you'll now hopefully notice that I have a bathtub. The sun is desperately trying to shine through. It is quite cold. The cottage definitely relies on the sun shining for a little bit to kind of get a little bit of heat into it. So the cottage is quite cold as well, but that's okay. I'm just letting Morrigan have a quick sniff before we start the work today. Where you going? Huh? Where you going? Oh, don't go behind there. I can't get you behind there. Oh, here comes Miss Moop. Oh, happy to see us. Good girls. You girls are so gentle with each other. No scratching eyeballs, huh? Yeah. That's your reflection. That's your reflection. You coming in? Look. You coming in? Come on. Who's coming in for some breakfast? Oh, there she goes. Crazy baby on the loose. Crazy baby on the loose. Okay. That's actually an indoor toy. Go, go, go! Oh my goodness, she's so funny. Do you want to come in for some breakfast? So obviously Christmas is over now and it's time to take the tree down. I've got these off already, but before I take it down fully, I just wanted to show you two little decorations that I got. I actually only received them yesterday because I haven't been down in weeks, but there's this little house, which I think is adorable. And I have this little robin, which I think is actually my favourite Christmas decoration now. So thank you so much, Debbie, for sending these on. I love it, especially this one. This one means a lot. I feel like robins are a sign of really good things, and when I opened up the package, I was just like, oh my god, tears, floods of tears. So I'm so excited. So they are going to be put away very carefully along with my little hedgehoggy, this one that I got from the guys at West Cork Wanders, and then obviously this one that I got when I was on holidays with this. But I just wanted to show you really quick because I just absolutely love them, and I definitely cried a little when I opened it. But it is unfortunately time to take the Christmas tree down. We put this up, God, the start of November, I think, and there was very high hopes for a really nice Christmas, and then unfortunately we had a series of unfortunate events where it led to being the worst Christmas I've ever had. So hopefully when we put it up next year, things will be different. But yeah, That's just how it goes sometimes. You still want to play because mommy hasn't fed you yet. So I'm going to feed you right now. Don't you look great? Don't your eyes look lovely? And just like that, Christmas is packed away. So I have to find the sellotape. I don't know where I've put it, but once I find the sellotape, we'll get this all packaged up. I took the lights down over here as well. It's kind of sad that it's down, but also thank God it's down. Like once it goes up, I love putting Christmas decorations up early. These all have to get packed away still. I love putting them up early, but I like to take them down like immediately after Christmas. So the tree obviously stayed up a lot longer than it should have because we were not here. But Miss Morrigan is sad that it's gone. But I'm going to get my shoelaces tied and then we're going to go out the back, let your one do a little pee and then we're going to get going. Getting this wall repointed. I think we stopped. I think you can kind of see we stopped around here. We got this little bit done here. But we just have to scrape out just up towards the top. The reason I started at the bottom is because the top, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, the top is just a lot more kind of loosey-goosey. And it was definitely my fear that if I raked out the top, I knew I wasn't going to be pointing the last time we were down, and I didn't want to have all these like loose little stones just left. So that's why I started at the bottom, because the bottom is like big stones and the top is obviously the smaller ones. So plan of action, I'm going to get the ladder up now. We're going to scrape out this top part and then we're going to mix up the lime and we're going to start pointing the top and we're going to see how that goes. Fingers crossed the mixer works and that I do it correctly and that this works out okay. If not, thank God the builders are coming. But I did want to show you one thing before we start. This fell down from the attic and I thought it was kind of cool and maybe someone will know what it used to belong to. So it's like a piece of slate or something. It's stone anyway. And it has these ridges marked into it. So I don't know if this was used as like a tool. Like this is all that was left of it. And it presumably fell down from the hole up there that leads into the attic. And it was like just sticking down into the floor down there. But I don't know if these little markings are like when they, like if it was a piece of like slate for the roof or something, or if this was like a little, I don't know. I don't know if it's just by chance that it has these little ridges on it. It seems like they're kind of too perfectly cut for it to be by chance. It is sharp, but it's not like that sharp. I did do a little sawing motion on the box and it does, like it cuts. So I don't know. Do you think it was like some like little tool, or was it like a roof plate or something that those little ridges helped it slot in? I don't know what it was for, but anyway, it was on the floor, so we're gonna keep it. Very small stone up here. just to give like not a word of warning, but a word of like context, I suppose. I've never done this before. I have watched as many videos as I can. I've watched other YouTubers like the Corner House Project. They have been diligently doing their repointing on one of the outbuilding kind of things, like I think maybe it was a cow shed, I can't remember. But anyway, they've been doing it on their house and I've been watching them do it. Obviously, the Irish homesteaders did it for quite a while on the outside and the inside of their house. They worked so hard at that. A whole bunch of videos, not just from them, but like how-to videos as well. So for my best knowledge, hopefully I can get this done. And I've heated the room so that the room is a good temperature. It's been aired out. It's nice and dry in the room. The wall is nice and dry. Obviously, we're gonna wet it before we point. But yeah, so a bit nervous, but we're gonna get the final little bit scraped out and then get this mortar mixed up. And that's the bit I'm most nervous of, is getting it mixed up. I think the actual repointing is fine. You just put the mortar in and hope it dries properly. But I am worried about mixing the mortar because it's the easy mix stuff. So I think, as far as I know, I just add water. It's pre-mixed. So I just add water and, you know, mix it up. And then once the consistency is right, slap it against the wall and hope for the best. So this is a test patch. If I can't get this done properly, I'm not doing any more. I'm just going to have to pay for professionals to do it. So we're going to get the test patch done. And once this test patch is done, if it turns out okay, that's when calls are going to be made on what rooms are going to have stone exposed and what isn't going to have stone exposed. I am mentally allowing for one room, or for one stone wall in each room, to be exposed. So I think maybe this room will have this wall exposed, and then depending on if the builders say it's okay, if we can open up the fireplace, this wall will be exposed. And then behind here, you can kind of see there's like cement on the wall. This is a wall that has potentially problems. The stone wall is gone and like blocks are in place because I think potentially it fell down at some point. And then this wall here is just plasterboard, so that's not changing. So in this room, I think, all going well, this wall will be exposed and this wall will be exposed. As we go through the different rooms, I will show you what else needs to be done. Maybe I'll just make a whole section of the video kind of going over that. But anyway, one of my resolutions for this year was to be more clear with my videos and have like a better kind of pattern to them. But I am more of a jumpy, all over the place person. So unfortunately, the videos always seem to come out that way, even though I have thoughts of kind of making them more structured. So I will try edit this to be more structured, but my brain kind of hops from different things as I go. So anyway, okay, so let's get this done. Let's get Morrigan comfy. She's going to be in here with me. Bonnie is in the other room. I just don't like leaving them alone together just because of what happened with Morrigan's eye. Okay, this is the wall, mostly scraped out, and you can see I did the top there. Not like as good as maybe the bottom, but only because, like I said, those rocks are very like shaky. So next job, we're gonna just get rid of the dust real quick, and then I'm gonna mix up this mortar and we're gonna see how we get on. I'm really nervous about mixing the mortar, but hopefully I can get it right and then get this repointed. So I will see you in a few minutes. No judgment. No judgment. We use the tools we have. So I've just kind of wet down the wall. We are going to start at the top and I will spray it again with water, but first we're going to get the mix done, which makes me so nervous. We're going to start with a small bit first to see how we get on. I'm a bit nervous. Okay. Let's see. How easy. Oh, okay. Not as easy as it looks on videos. That's okay. Just like keep a little bit, push it in. Okay. Okay. Okay, here's what we have at the moment. I don't think it looks any better. But we're gonna keep going. It's 3:30. We've been doing this for a long time. But we're gonna do a little bit more and then stop for some lunch. The top was really difficult. Obviously, look, I haven't done this corner here. But yeah, we'll see how we get going. You are gorgeous. Oh. Caught her peeing again. I think that's a boy. Not happy.